the Springfieldian Award is really the most acclaimed honor and recognition in our community. It goes to an individual who has made tremendous accomplishment in our community, typically without the want of any recognition. That person has served with humility, with grace, with care and compassion, and it truly is an award that I think embodies the values of our community.
This community has so much to offer, so to have this award and the visibility it brings, and it also programs our brain to celebrate and to achieve greater things and try new things.
Our 2026 Springfieldian I've known for some 30 years. He's not a status quo person. He's a change agent. He's innovative. He's creative. He was the spark plug that started the Chamber's Business Expo many years ago. He was active in the Small Business Council. His business was the recipient of the Small Business of the Year Award.
Really, I think this person is driven by a higher standard, and not just necessarily a philosophical higher standard. It's just, here's what we did yesterday, so let's go do a little bit more than that, a little bit better than what we did yesterday.
We don't just take Spanish, we're fluent within a year. We don't just get a bicycle, we go up Kilimanjaro. It's a value system that I see in his family, his children. It's exciting to witness that kind of person.
Truly, I think the man just can't sit still. Is the majority of it. He's a good guy. What drives him is that he has an endless amount of energy, and he has to put it somewhere, and so he puts it to good things. That's my opinion.
He looks studly and fit, and he's always hurt. There's something always broken or bruised, or he's fallen off his bike, or he's a conundrum. He
is a guy that leverages all of those business connections and all that success specifically to do good things, and he. It seems to be one of his, top priorities, even more than making money and, growing the business, is to make sure the business can do those things.
It's someone who infects others around them with leadership and with a higher benchmark.
He could probably be a lot richer and do other things, but he invests in people, and those that work with him, know him, family. Is invested in all of them in such a way that, again, that ripple effect has just benefited us all.
See, he saw an 18-year-old kid that didn't know anything about anything, and now I'm, a partner in a large organization 20 years later. That's just what he does, and he leaves a string of those people behind. He just has people that he's kind of adopted, that he's raised up and built a career around, and it's just something he kind of naturally does.
I think at the end of the day, legacy is an opportunity to make an incredible impact, and it doesn't have to be when you're older. I think you can do it at a young age, and I think you see that happening. I think you see him making such a profound impact, and I think you see it not only in Springfield, but truly across the state of Missouri and around the world.
3 words that come to my mind in terms of our recipient this year: caring, generous, an entrepreneur.
Thoughtful, confident, driven.
Just that inquisitive mind and the willingness then to try to accomplish something with it.
At a chamber board meeting, we heard from, at that time, the superintendent of schools, Dr. Norm Ritter, and also the head of the foundation for Springfield Public Schools at that time, Maury Mecklin, on the poverty needs in our community.
And we can talk about business all we want and how to make businesses successful, but if we don't have a community that can have a car to get to work, have their children in childcare, buy appropriate clothing, have food on the table, we'll never be successful as a community. And I presented that to the chamber with the data to show we had a growing poverty problem that was greatly affecting our children in public schools.
And it was staggering. And it was staggering especially to our recipient.
And he picked up the phone and he started calling business leaders around the community and said, hey, let's do something, let's help kids.
Thank goodness he didn't understand the nonprofit world, and he said, no, this is how we're going to do things. a problem identified today by a teacher, there will be no questions, there will be no obstacles. We will get that problem addressed today. I think it changed the nonprofit community. I think many saw that we could solve problems without obstacles.
From as far back as I can remember, the recipient has taught me everything about empathy for others, compassion, and learning to find a problem and try to solve it. I remember when the Joplin tornado hit and my family all dropped everything to drive up there for the day and help pick up and rebuild the community of Joplin. If you're willing to help out just and be an extra pair of hands to the community or whoever, whatever problem you're trying to solve, it's really just worth getting involved and taking that first step of asking the question, how can I help?
The first time I ever met this person, I knew they were a true entrepreneur.
It's a surprising thing. If you meet him and you know what he does and you can see his businesses, you would just kind of expect him to be the suit wearing kind of guy. He's not at all. I don't think I've seen this dad suit this year.
He's a little bit stoic. He's a little bit hard to approach if you don't know him, but just how silly and goofy and nerdy that he really is would probably surprise people.
I think what drives this recipient more than anything is he is super competitive and loves to win.
Depends on if we're playing a card game. He's very serious about his games. I think to his core, he's a goofy guy. He calls himself a hippie in a business suit, where sometimes I think he's more business suit than a hippie. He's a natural adventurer. He loves to travel. He loves to always learn something. He's super curious.
I don't think he's ever had any objective to be recognized in this way. I don't think he keeps score that way, but I think he will feel the responsibility and the weight of this. I think it'll be important.
And so when you strip away the titles of founder, CEO, developer, at his core, he's an incredible human being that wants to make an impact. And you can see that impact not only in Springfield, but you can see it in his kids. That is legacy. That is what it means to have a Springfieldian.
Doug, congratulations for being Springfieldian. You deserve this.
Congratulations, Doug. I cannot think of anyone more deserving of this award than you.
Congratulations, Doug, on being named the 2026 Springfieldian. I am so excited for you. You embody this award, and I know you are just getting started. Know all of us are cheering you on. Congratulations.
Doug, the only reason I get dressed up anymore is to come give you an award. So here I am. Congratulations. You are well positioned to even take this further. You got a lot of years ahead of you, and we'll be there for you. Thanks for investing in me and in our community.
Doug, congratulations on this most special award and recognition. We are so happy for you. You truly embody the values of the Springfieldian Award. We're also congratulating Lisa and your father Bill and your kids and your sister and your brother. And this evening, I know there's a very special lady in heaven looking down upon this annual meeting. And she has a smile from ear to ear. Your mom is so proud of you and also proud of the legacy you're continuing of care and compassion and service to others.
Congratulations, Dad. You are so deserving, and we are so proud of all your accomplishments.
Congrats, Dad. You've inspired me to be a student of life, a deal maker, and most importantly, someone that cares about serving their community.
Congrats, Dad. We love you so much and can't wait to watch what you do next.